Okay, let's see if this is working. Need to get to sleep soon, so hopefully it's working. Is it working? The moment of truth is here. Yeah, it is. Okay, we got FA Cup predictions. Once again, apologies for not doing Premier League this year, apart from match day one. But yeah, we are doing the competitions on the side, like the FA Cup, the European competitions as well. I've lost my voice. If you want to predict with me, you can. Superbrew.com, superbru.com. You go on the home page, click on tournaments, you click on the S, and you can find the FA Cup somewhere on the list. You click on the plus sign, you pick your team, or you just say you're neutral, whatever, and then you'll be onto the screen. And add pool, join a friends pool, and then you can type in the code AirMono. I don't make the code, it just generates. Or you can type in Davidoff's league or Davidoff predicts. So type one of those things and you should be able to find my league, which is very much public. So yeah, on to the predictions. I did not predict the replays. It says I predicted 0-0, but I didn't predict them. So yeah, I don't know what I would have predicted anyway. But these were the results from the replays. In the actual fourth round, I predicted a Man City victory against us, and that was correct, but with the wrong scoreline. Predicted a draw for Acton and Stanley versus Leeds. Leeds won 3-1. I thought we'd get a bit of an upset. Guess I was wrong. Walsall Leicester. Predicted 3-1 Leicester. It was 1-0 to Leicester. Got the result. Blackburn Birmingham. I was close. I went 2-1 Blackburn. It was 2-2. Bristol West Brom went 1-0. It was 3-0. Fulham Sunderland. I went 3-2. A bit extravagant. It was 1-1. Ipswich Town, I predicted 1-0 to Burnley. It was 0-0. Luton v Grimsby, I predicted 5-2 to Luton. It was 2-2. Sheffield Wednesday v Fleetwood, predicted 2-0 to Wednesday. It was 1-1. Southampton v Blackpool, I predicted a win for Southampton, and they did win. But I predicted 3-0. It was 2-1. Preston v Spurs, predicted 2-1 to Spurs. It was 3-0 to Spurs. United v Reading, that was the closest in terms of the right results. I predicted 3-0 to Man United. It was 3-1, and it was 3-0 at one point, I'm pretty sure. Brighton Liverpool, that's an exact score. Predicted 2-1 to Brighton, and it was indeed 2-1, a very late winner as well. Stoke, I predicted to draw 1-1 with Stevenage. It was 3-1. I thought Stevenage, after knocking out Villa, could get some momentum, but that was wrong. Stoke won, of course. Wrexham v Sheffield United. I was actually pretty close. I predicted 3-2 to Wrexham. It was 3-3. So yeah, Ryan Reynolds' club is out. They lost in the replay away at Sheffield, as you would expect, really. Derby County, predicted them to beat West Ham 1-0. They lost 2-0 at home. West Ham obviously went through. Went for the shock. It didn't happen. Birmingham v Blackburn. It was 0-0 that I predicted. But Blackburn won 1-0. So yeah, on to the fifth round, the last 16, 8 games to predict. Let's go. Stoke versus Brighton. I can see a very good cup run coming from Brighton this year. But Stoke away will not be easy. Yeah, I know they're not a Premier League team anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's not an easy place to go regardless. And there's a quarter-final place up for grabs, and the FA Cup has always got plenty of surprises. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Brighton. I think they can do it. I can see them having the confidence to really go on a run in the Cup. And they have gone on a bit of a run, but I think they can do better because they're a very good team. So I'm going to go for 2-1 to Brighton away at Stoke. It'll be a hard-fought game, but I think they'll just edge it out. Leicester v Blackburn. I don't predict any shock here. I'm going to say 2-0 to Leicester City. Fulham v Leeds. Fulham have been very good in the league this year. I mean, they're sixth. You know, it's just Arsenal, the two Manchester clubs, Spurs and Newcastle above them. They've been incredible. And in the Cup, they're obviously in the fifth round with a chance of the quarterfinals against a Leeds side that's not had the greatest of seasons. I really think that Fulham could go on a run here, especially if they win this game. You never know. You know what? Fulham v Brighton in the quarters would be amazing. I reckon. Seeing one of those in the semis would be good. I think at Wembley. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 Fulham. Very narrow, close game that Fulham edge out with an 87-minute winner. Bristol City v Man City. Unfortunately, I don't see Man City faltering in this game. 4-1 to City. I guess if they win, there's more games for them. But I don't actually think we'll win the league. But I hope we do. It would be great to beat Man City to it, but I think they're too strong. But regardless, as long as they're in this competition for longer, I think that helps us. But yeah, Southampton v Grimsby. Grimsby have provided some magic getting here, but I think the magic ends here. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, which completely contradicts what I said, but I reckon 1-1 draw, away at Grimsby, Southampton win in the replay. So, yeah, actually, wait, is there a replay for the 5th round? Because they removed replays for the quarters. They might have removed replays for the 5th round. I think. Let me check. I'm just Googling it now. Yeah, no, it's up to the 4th round. There's no more replays. Okay, Southampton on penalties. There you go. Burnley v Fleetwood. Gonna go for a cheeky 1-0 Burnley. No shock there, I don't think. Although I don't actually know where Fleetwood are in the ladder of the English football, but I think Burnley are higher. I could be wrong. Man United v West Ham. I swear this tie has happened like every year. I swear Man United v West Ham in the cup is that's just something that happens. That's just like an annual thing. I don't know, it feels like I've seen this tie so many times. Anyway, they have some weird luck with draws, don't they? Like, they get a Spanish team all the time in Europe. So weird. I think United will win this one. I think they got a lot of momentum this season. A lot of players playing well. I think Rashford and Casemiro are the big differences. And obviously Ronaldo leaving actually helped quite a lot. They've been, for the most part, they've been very good since the end of the World Cup. And they just won the Carabao Cup. And I'm sure they'll be partying a little bit tonight. But I think it'll be back to business for them at Old Trafford. I really think they can push on. And I mean, hopefully they don't. But I think they can win the FA Cup as well this year. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to go for a Man United 3-1 victory. I think they will beat West Ham at Old Trafford. Sheffield United v Spurs. Unfortunately, I do not see Sheffield United pulling this off. I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. I just don't think it will happen. 2-0 Spurs. Harry Kane brace. So yeah, Spurs to beat Sheffield United 2-0. Man United to beat West Ham 3-1. Burnley to beat Fleetwood 1-0. Southampton to draw 1-1 with Grimsby Town. Man City to beat Bristol City 4-1 away from home. Fulham to beat Leeds United 1-0. Leicester to beat Blackburn Rovers 2-0. Brighton to beat Stoke City 2-1 away from home. So yeah, there you go. Let me know what you... It's so weird reading Bet365 Stadium. Like, I know it as the Britannia. Like, anyway, yeah, that's just sponsors. Obviously, R1's called the Emirates, so I can't really speak. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.